This track is actually a very neat collection of chords, and he arpeggiates each one of them, playing them staccato. So if you can play an E, you can play virtually everything in there. If you can play an A at the nut here, you can play every chord in here. So let's talk about this. The way you play the E here, if you move it up here, you're still playing an E, and that's what he does. He leaves the E string, the B, and the E, he leaves them open. So plays D major right here, except he only plays this portion of it, and he leaves the E, the B, and the E open. Then he picks down the top 4 strings. Then he hits it and slides up to the E, and then the same thing. Then he hits the harmonic on the 12th fret right there. And then he comes down and he's doing the same thing again as though he's playing it'd be an A minor, which is this, and he slides up to a C major, except he's leaving again the E string, the B string, and the E string open. So he only plays the root and the 5th here, and he plays all of the strings and he slides up to what would be a C right here, only playing these notes. So it's like this. And again, he plays only the top 4 strings. Then he comes down to what would be a B minor, right here, like this. Except he only plays these notes. Again, all of them. Plays the top 3. And now he's going to change to the A. So now it's going to be the A open, and then the B and the E open. So then you're only going to be playing the D string and the G string. And he's going to do something that's the same thing as playing E to D and then to A. Except he's only going to do it right here. So here's your D with the A open, the B and the E open, down to what would be the D, and then A major is right here. Now, Eddie uses that really cool little drill bit here, and I'm not good at that, so I use my fingers to anchor against, see it? Anchor against the guitar here, and then I find the spot for my pick, and I just kind of work its way into the string. Now, if you've got the pick going too much at an angle like this, you get real choppy sound. But if you get it a little sideways, so you've got the smooth edge of the pick against the string, it's a lot softer, like this. And he's only going to, what he does is he uses the E to the B and to the G. And let me show you what he does here. All hammer-ons and pull-offs. So he pulls off to the A, to the open E. G sharp, which is the major 3rd, all hammer-ons and pull-offs. Up to the B, then to the C. Then he goes up to the 12th fret E, 10th, 8th fret. And back to the 7th fret. Then he's going to pull off to the E again. And then 10th fret, 12th fret. Then he jumps up to the A and he hits the 10th fret G. And then the 14th fret B. And I'm pretty sure what he does is he pulls off with his pointer finger and gets the E going again. Comes down here to the 4th fret, G sharp. Then he's going to go to the 12th fret, 10th fret, and 8th fret, and you can feel where it's going to change from the E to the B. Then to the B. And then to the G here. And then this chord is actually, he's playing D major with the B string and the E string open, except he's not fretting this note here. So you can play it like this if you want, or if you play it like this, just gently hold that string and mute it so you get this. And then he plays down those 4 strings on the top again. And he slides down to what would be C major, just with the B and the E open. Now he's going to slide down to the F, and he's going to only play these 3 here. And he's going to leave the G, the B, and the E open. So you get this. And again, just down the top 4 strings. Then he's going to go up to the B right here, except he's only going to play the B and the F sharp, and he's going to leave the G, the B, and the E open. And what's cool about this is the F sharp and the G are right next to each other. So you get a very interesting sound. Now he doesn't play this as a chord. He goes up this chord staccato. And then back down. And then he starts on the B and comes down one more time. Then back to the F. Then back up to the B. Now, this is something that's also very cool. With the A open, he's going to play what amounts to an F, which is just where he was, but with an A in there. And he's going to play the F sharp and the C, but he's going to leave the B and the G, or I'm sorry, the B and the E open, so you get this. And he plays down those 4 again. Then he plays the whole thing again, and he slides up here to the G. And then what's great is all he does is he just gets rid of the D and makes it a C sharp, and all of a sudden it becomes an A dominant 7. And then of course the harmonics, which are right here on the G string and then on the E string. And that's it.